Good morning, students. Today I'm going to make you revise topic of grammar, adverbs, adverbial phrase, and adverbial clause. So let's begin with this. What is adverb? Basically, what is adverb? Can anybody tell me in my class? Adverb qualifies what? Yes, it qualifies a verb. So word which qualifies a verb is known as adverb. It doesn't mean that it qualifies only a verb. It can qualify a verb, it can qualify an adverb, or it can also qualify an another adjective also. Clear? So adverb is basically a word which qualifies a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. Okay, so this is the definition of adverb. Now I am going to discuss kinds of adverb. First kind we have is adverb of manner. Because in your exam it can be asked, underline the adverb and tell what kind it is this. And adverb of manner. What is adverb of manner? It tells how the action is going on. How the action is going on. For example, she speaks fluently. So how does she speak? She speaks fluently. How? So which word is telling the answer of how? Fluently. So it will tell how the action is going on fluently. So how will be your adverb of manner? Clear? Next we have adverb of degree. Adverb of degree. What adverb of degree will tell? How much or how little? How much or how little? So adverb of degree will tell you how much or how little. For example, I really don't trust him. So here really word is telling the extent, degree, that how much I really. So really will be your adverb of degree. Clear? Am I clear to you? Next we have next kind, that is adverb of time. So adverb of time, this adverb will tell you when the action is going on. He met me yesterday. So which word is telling that when did he meet me? So yesterday is telling me when did he meet me. So yesterday will be adverb of time. Clear? After that we have adverb of place. Adverb of place gives you the answer of where. Okay. For example, we met here. Where did we met? Where did we meet? We met here. So here, there, that is telling about the location. So it will be adverb of place. So I have discussed with you adverb of manner, adverb of time, adverb of place, and adverb of degree. After that, I am going to tell you about adverb of fifth kind, adverb of frequency. Fifth, we have adverb of frequency. See, adverb of frequency tells you how often how often the action goes on. How often the action goes on. For example, he always stands first. So always tells you how often, always, never, seldom. So this always words tell you that how often the action goes on. So for that it will be always will be your adverb of frequency. See, it is very much compulsory to understand the kinds of adverb, only then you will be able to do adverbial phrase and adverbial clauses. Okay, so that's why I'm recalling these adverbs, the kinds you have been doing from class 3. From class 3, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, now you're in 8th. So for last 5 to 6 years, you have been doing this topic. So first of all, the foundation of adverbs will be very much clear to you. Only then you'll be able to understand adverbial phrases. Clear? So it was adverb of frequency. After that, we have another kind which has been added in 8th class syllabus, that is adverb of modality. Adverb of modality, what does it tell? It tells about opinion. It tells about opinion, or you can say feelings. When any word describes our opinion or feelings, so it will be adverb of modality. For example, it will rain today. It means it will hopefully rain today. So it will hopefully rain today. So this is a great example of feelings, our opinion. So it comes into the category of adverb of modality. Now I am going to discuss with you adverbial phrases. See, to do this, I think we should discuss exercise A from page number 47, so that this concept should be very much clear to you. Exercise A, page number 47. Okay, so let's begin with this. Underline the adverbs and write what kind they are. Now online students, you reply me. I'm reading your messages side by side. Offline also participate. This exercise is extremely difficult. Extremely. Why it is adverb of degree? Extremely. Because extremely word is telling us how much, the extent. So that's why it is adverb of degree. Second, my daughter likes to play outside. Why it is adverb of place, outside? Because outside word is telling about location. Clear? He is often late for his class. Often is frequency. Why it is frequency? Because it tells how often does he get late. So the word is telling he is often. So often word tells about the frequency, that how many times does he get late. So often word is telling about frequency. So it is adverb of frequency. His sister is quite gullible. Quite word is telling about the extent. So it is adverb of degree. Sheetal is probably at work. So probably is telling about what? Feelings of the speaker. So when it is describing about the feeling of the speaker, so probably word is telling about feelings of a speaker. So probably is our adverb of modality. And in this book, it is introduced. In another books, where types of adverbs are given, so adverb of modality is not given, but it has been added in 8th class syllabus. So do it very, very carefully. Clear? So it will be, probably will be adverb of modality. Clear? Rajiv will never be satisfied with his job. Never. So never will be adverb of frequency because it tells how often. So never, always, seldom, these all are the good examples of adverb of frequency. She speaks English fluently. Yes, fluently tells how the action is going on. How does she speak English? So she speaks English fluently. So fluently will be adverb of manner. So many students online, they are sending me right answers. Jia, Dhairya, Riyanshika, Tanveen, very good. Keep it up. Ask him to please go away. Please is also describing the feelings of the speaker. So please here will be adverb of modality, because please word is also describing the feelings of speaker. So any word which describes the feelings of speaker, this word will be adverb of modality. Sorry? Yes. And there is another adverb, away. Away is telling about adverb of place. Now let's move to sentence number 9. She visits her mother occasionally. Occasionally is telling how often does she visit her mother. So occasionally word is telling about adverb of frequency. He has unusually large feet. Unusually will be adverb of degree. Unusually will be adverb of degree. Fortunately, the neighbors were there to help. Yes, fortunately, adverbs of modality, because fortunately is also describing the feelings and emotions of the speaker. Seema left for London yesterday. When did Seema leave? When did? So it is giving the answer. Which word is giving the answer? Yesterday. So your yesterday will be adverb of time. Clear? After that, Sonu was really excited on her birthday. Really. Really is telling about how much he was happy. So how much word is will be clear with the word really. So really is telling about adverb of degree, because it is telling the answer of how much. Frankly, I don't care. Frankly, describing feelings. So again, adverb of modality. Hina always takes the metro to college. Hina always takes the metro to college. So always will be adverb of frequency. Adverb of frequency will be always. Huma will always miss you. Again, always is the adverb of frequency. So kinds of adverbs are clear to you. Now correct the following sentences. Exercise B. Wrong sentences are given to you and you have to correct them. I have walked often here. Very good. I have often walked here. All of you take out your books at page number, open your books at page number 48. Exercise B. 48, exercise B. This is a quite good book. Yes, this is quite a good book. This is quite a good book. Mother drops us often to school. Speak all of you. Mother often drops us to school. Are you enough strong to lift this suitcase? Yes. Are you strong enough to lift this suitcase? I sometimes am late for work. Yes, I am sometimes late for work. I enjoyed thoroughly the book. Yes, I thoroughly enjoyed the book. Manu offered to help me kindly. Manu kindly offered to help. Manu kindly offered to help. We reached late the station. Yes, we reached the station late. Clear? So exercise B is clear to you. Now let's move to exercise C. In this you have to do adverbial phrase. So if adverb topic is clear, basically what is adverb, what are the kinds of adverb, if exercise A and B is clear to you, only then you will be able to do exercise C. So before moving to exercise C, I'm going to give you the gist of different kind of adverbial phrase. As adverb has different kinds, adverb of place, adverb of time, adverb of manner, adverb of frequency, adverb of degree, adverb of modality, like same adverbial phrase has also different kinds. But first of all, you should know what is adverbial phrase. What is basically phrase? You all know it is a group of words. So what will be the adverbial phrase? A group of words that describes any verb. A group of words that describes any verb, it means that qualifies a verb or another adverb or any another adjective. Same definition is this, but only single word was describing, that was adverb. Here group of word is describing, here group of words, it means phrase is given, and the phrase which describes a verb, another adverb or an adjective, this will be known as adverbial phrase. Okay, now if this definition is clear to you, so I'm going to discuss different kinds of adverbial phrases with you. It is very easy to understand if you know the basic concept of adverbial phrase. So let's discuss about the kinds of adverbial phrase. So first kind we have is adverbial phrase of time. First adverbial phrase of time. Okay, so adverbial phrase of time, for example, we will meet in the morning. We will meet in the morning. So in the morning is a phrase. It is a group of words. But this group of word is telling when will we meet. When will we meet? So in the morning will be adverbial phrase of time. So here in your exam, how will you do? You will underline the phrase and you will tell what kind of phrase it is. It will be adverbial phrase of time. Clear? After that, we have adverbial phrase of manner. He speaks in a fluent manner, in a fluent way. He speaks in a fluent way. How does he speak? How does he speak? You are answering me in a fluent way. So in a fluent way is telling about manner. So its answer will be adverbial phrase of manner. Adverbial phrase of manner. Adverbial phrase of manner. Clear? So time will be, he will meet in the morning, adverbial phrase of time. He speaks in a fluent way. In a fluent way will be adverbial phrase of manner. Clear? After that we have example of place. Adverbial phrase of place. She lives next to my door. It means she is my neighbor. She lives next to my door. Where does she live? So your answer will not be one word. Your answer will come in the form of a phrase. Where does she live? She lives next to my door. So your answer is next to my door. So next to my door will be adverbial phrase of place. Clear? So time is clear, manner is clear, place is clear. After that we have adverbial phrase of frequency. Clear? I do my shopping every month. I do my shopping every month. When do I do my shopping? So you will tell how often. You will tell about how often. So answer will be every month. So every month has two words. It is a phrase. So it will become adverbial phrase of frequency, because it is telling how often. Because it is telling about how often do I do my shopping. So when it is giving the answer of how often, so this phrase will be known as adverbial phrase of frequency. After that we have first kind, second kind, third kind, fourth kind, and now we have fifth kind is adverbial phrase of purpose. We have only 5 kinds of adverbial phrase. You have only 5 kinds in your syllabus, so there is no need to do an extra one. Only revise these 5 kinds. Okay. I am working hard for my students. Why I am working hard? Why I am working hard? So answer is for my students. It means what is the purpose? What is the reason for working hard? So the purpose is for my students. So for my students will be adverbial phrase of purpose. Because for my student, this phrase is telling why I am working hard for my students. So for my students is your phrase. It is a group of words, but this phrase is telling about purpose. Clear? So time, manner, place, frequency and purpose, these 5 kinds on your syllabus. You can look at it. You can understand the gist of all these 5 kinds. Afterwards, I am going to forward to adverbial clauses. Clear? Shall I move further? Shall I move further if this concept is clear? Manyavi, please bring one chalk from next class. White chalk. Afterwards, I am going to discuss with you adverbial clause. Okay. Adverb clause or adverbial clause, one and the same thing. You can speak adverb clause or adverbial clause. Okay. So basically, what is adverbial clause? Adverbial clause is a dependent clause. This clause is dependent on what? This clause is dependent clause, and this clause is dependent on main clause. Okay. This clause dependent on main clause, and it works like an adverb. It is a dependent clause and it works like an adverb. Only keep these 2 points to understand adverbial clause. Adverbial clause will be your dependent clause. Dependent clause means it is subordinate clause. It doesn't make its own sense. It is always dependent on another clause to clear its meaning, to make its complete sense. And it works like an adverb. Now, from which word you will come to know that this is adverbial clause? Like, it will be started with conjunctions like because, since, after, whenever. So these clauses will be starting with these conjunctions: because, whenever, wherever, wherever, after, since, after, before, so that, etc. So this is only gist I have taken. Only looking at this gist, you are able to understand adverbial clause. There is no need to go in the details of your grammar books. Only look at this gist, that how will you identify that this is adverbial clause. When one clause is given, it is dependent clause. It is dependent on another clause to make its clear sense. It means it is subordinate. It is not making its own sense, and it is working like an adverb. And this subordinate clause will start from the following conjunctions like because, after, before, wherever, whenever, so that, like this. Okay. Now let's discuss about the kinds of adverbial clause. You can note down this in your grammar books. Only gist I have taken. Exercise C. Okay, discuss. Now first is adverbial clause of time. Adverbial clause of time. Adverbial clause of time tell, for example, don't disturb me when I am studying. Don't disturb me when I am studying. So don't disturb me is main clause. It is making its own sense. But when I am studying, if I speak only this sentence, so it is subordinate clause. So this subordinate clause, does it convey proper meaning? No. It is dependent on this main clause. So this, when I am studying, this starts with which conjunction? When, and it is not making its sense. It is completely dependent on first clause. So this will be your adverbial clause of time. Clear? Now let's move to next kind. Next kind we have adverbial clause of place. Adverbial clause of place. I shall follow wherever you go. So I shall follow is making sense. This sentence is making sense. It is main clause. Wherever you go, it is subordinate clause. It is dependent clause because it doesn't make its sense. It is dependent on this clause to convey its meaning. And it starts with this conjunction wherever. So what will be wherever you go? What will be that? It will be adverbial clause of place. In your answer, you will be writing full adverbial clause of place. Clear? After that, we have third kind, adverbial clause of purpose. We work hard. We work hard so that we may pass. Why are we working hard? So that we may pass. So we work hard. This sentence is making it sense? Yes. So it is dependent, it is independent, it stands alone, it makes its own sense, it is main clause. But so that we may pass, it is not making its complete sense. To convey its proper meaning, this clause has to be dependent on main clause. So that we may pass, it will be your subordinate clause, and it starts with which conjunction? So that. So what will be that? So that we may pass, it will be adverbial clause of purpose. It will be adverbial clause of purpose. Clear? Afterwards, I'm going to move to next kind. Now these three kinds of clauses are clear to you. After that, I am going to move to fourth kind of adverbial clause, that is adverbial clause of reason. Adverbial clause of reason or cause. Example I have taken, I will help you because you are my best friend. I will help you because you are my best friend. I will help you. This sentence is making its complete sense. It is main clause. Why will I help you? What is the reason? Because you are my best friend. And this clause begins with which conjunction? Because. So this subordinate clause, if I speak only because you are my best friend, this is not making its complete sense. This clause is dependent on this clause. Subordinate clause is dependent on main clause to convey its proper meaning. So it is telling about the reason, cause. So it will be adverbial clause of reason. Clear? After that, we have adverbial clause of condition. Adverbial clause of condition. Now, how to understand adverbial clause of condition? If you work hard, you can stand first. If you want to stand first, what will be the condition? So this clause will be your subordinate clause. Don't keep this thing in your mind that main clause will be in the beginning and subordinate clause will be the next one. It is not a rule. Subordinate clause can also come in the beginning. If you work hard, you can stand first. So you can stand first is my main clause here. But if you work hard, that becomes my subordinate clause, because this clause is dependent on this main clause to convey its proper meaning. So this if you work hard will be my adverbial clause of condition, because this clause is telling about the condition. Clear? Now the bell has gone. We will continue this topic tomorrow also. Okay, students, take care.